how each of us creates colours. Because maybe we all do it differently.
Do we all see the same colors? People have been asking this question for centuries, really. And it's a fascinating question. Is one person's perception of red the same as someone else's? Or in fact, could your perception of red be my perception of green?
The first experiment was looking at how people arrange colours together. They were given 49 different tiles and asked to place them in any pattern they liked on the board.
And the question is, what do they do? And they're basically going to create a pattern. But which pattern? And why that pattern as opposed to another one?
There are hundreds of billions of different ways these colours could be arranged. Rather a lot. But he found that people didn't arrange them at random, but in patterns that were so predictable that Bo could generally work out how people were going to place them together.
So if you gave me a color, I could predict the colors that people would put around it almost perfectly. And yet each person there had no instruction, just to take these colors, put them on this board, and they all created something that was highly predictable.
The clue to predicting the patterns people were creating lay in nature. People were creating structures that were similar to the natural images they saw every day.
So what that tells us is that when it comes to seeing color, we can't escape from our ecological history. We can't but help impose that structure onto the world.
The experiments looked at different aspects of colour perception.
Brilliant. Okay, just push on forward.
Looking at how young and old people connected colour and emotion. Looking at how they perceived patterns of light and dark. And of course, at how colour affects the perception of the passing of time.
For those of you who see the shades of grey different over here than over here, you're going to be a bit surprised.
When he examined the results in detail, he found consistent patterns in how groups of people perceive colour.
We discovered that, in fact, people of different sex, people of different age, people of different levels of status actually perceive colour differently. And that seems really quite remarkable when we remember that all we're dealing with is the light that falls onto your eye.